Hello, everyone. Welcome to Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, where we discuss the latest celebrity tea in the news. I'm your host, Auntie Derek, and happy Halloween! Today is October 31st of 2025. Now, I certainly don't have any plans on doing anything for Halloween tonight because it's too expensive outside and y'all got COVID. Them COVID numbers is rising. So I'm gonna just go ahead and stay in the house. Maybe, just maybe, and this is a big maybe, I might maybe get some dollar store candy, something to pass out for the trick or treaters. But other than that, no, it's too much, and y'all crazy, and y'all got COVID. So I'm gonna just go ahead and stay away from y'all. But on the mic with me, I do have my gorgeous co-host, my gorgeous Moon, and my Libra Queen. Hey, ladies.
Hey.
Hey, but and I'm a little sad because I guess today is officially the last day of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So really the last day I get to use this show's poster with the breast cancer ribbon on it. But and in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, I'm going to continue with the same energy I've done with the last 2 days with just sharing the Voices initiative. So the Voices of Black Women initiative by the American Cancer Society, what you can do is actually click where it says voices on the big green button, and it's going to direct you straight to the enrollment page. Who can enroll in this Voices initiative? If you are a Black woman between the ages of 25 and 55 and you have never been diagnosed with cancer, your voice is needed for this initiative. So, again, if you are who has never been diagnosed with cancer, your voice is needed. So I'm going to share a link on slide 2 to where you can get more information about the initiative. But again, if you click the Voices button, it's going to take you straight to the enrollment page. All right. So with that, let's go ahead and jump straight into the tea, honey. It's tea time.
I was gonna
Yes.
say it. I
Oh,
was
go,
gonna
go
say
ahead
it.
because I think you would have did it better anyway. Mine sounded all dry and shit.
Ooh, it's tea time, honey. Tea time.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I know I said I wasn't doing anything for Halloween, but you know who is, honey? Diddy's son, King Combs, the one who wants to be just like him, honey. It's almost kind of scary. And I wanted to actually bring this up because now, if you are a Batman fan, you know anybody who like idolizes the Joker or wants to be anything like the Joker, you might want to distance yourself from that motherfucker because chances are they are crazy just like the Joker, or they could rationalize things that the Joker does. So you remember Diddy previously dressed up as the Joker for one Halloween and almost beat that man who played Two Bits ass from Power. I don't know if y'all remember that, but because he got a little bit too in character. But
And
now y'all
do.
should yes, but now y'all should see I just shared this TMZ link. King Combs dresses up as Joker 3 years after Dad did. So I'm just gonna like play a little bit of a clip because I know y'all don't want to see this shit, but I'm just gonna show y'all where he got and that girl dressed up as Harley Quinn. I don't know who that is with him. I don't know if that's a girlfriend or what, but look at his ass. And you'll just kind of notice the difference that Diddy did the Heath Ledger version of the Joker, and he's doing the Jared Leto version.
What's up, King?
Okay, shout out to Big and Smalls. He
King,
shot ya.
whose idea was it to, for the costume?
Oh yeah, my phone right there.
You good, you good.
Okay, that's enough of that. I've had enough. So yeah, y'all see his ass got out that car, honey, looking crazy as hell, just like his daddy. Oh, we have a comment. This clip is too long, uncreative. Y'all are hilarious. But honey, when I tell you I don't see it for the Joker or anybody who idolizes him. Now you can like the movies and the stuff like that. You can say, "Oh, I like the character," but if you like idolizing and dressing up like him and stuff, no, I'm gonna look at you sideways because that man like literally stands for terror. Destruction, and then Harleen Quinzel, Dr. Harleen Quinzel. Don't even get me started on her stupid ass, a whole psychologist, or well, no, psychiatrist who let this man grab her in some crazy shit. Ooh, but I guess that should show y'all how much of a Batman fan I am. But yeah, y'all need to keep eyes on him. The feds was watching his dad, honey. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Because I just feel like this is sending a message to me. I could be wrong, and I hope I'm wrong, but most of the time I'm not wrong. But I think this is sending a message. So that's that on that, honey. Enough of that. Well, y'all know Offset just released an album. Congrats to him. Now we won't talk about the album because I even heard in the album he was throwing shots at Cardi B and Stephon Diggs. Don't nobody give a shit about that. But what we do give a shit about, honey, one of the reasons that his ass might be making music, honey, is because he is in a lot of financial trouble, allegedly, allegedly. So you all should see where I just shared this hot new hip hop article. Offset reportedly owes over $2.3 million in unpaid taxes, honey. And remember, the last time we talked about him and his money, he was actually trying to sue Cardi for spousal support. So I didn't follow that story too much, so I don't know what came of that. But I do know he allegedly owes over $2.3 million in unpaid taxes. So it's been an undoubtedly hectic couple of years for Offset. In 2024, he and his longtime partner Cardi B decided to go their separate ways for good. News of the divorce began to circulate just days before she announced that she was pregnant with their third child. Their youngest has since been born, and now the femc is pregnant with her new man, Stephon Diggs' child. The former lover's split has been anything but peaceful. They've gone back and forth publicly about everything from cheating allegations to finances. Offset doesn't seem to be doing the best in the latter department these days either. According to the neighborhood talk, he was recently hit with a federal tax lien. This is the third tax lien that's been filed against him this year. The first was filed in March, followed by one in April and one this month. Altogether, they add up to a whopping $2,353. And I'm sorry, 200. Let me get my numbers right. It adds up to a whopping $2,353,692. That's a lot of damn money. So, at the time of writing, the former Migos member has not publicly addressed his tax troubles. After all, he's likely busy readying his new album, Haunted by Fame, which was released today, Halloween, October 31st. Offset may be having some serious regrets as he prepares to pay off his $2.3 million debt, but they're not the only ones he's dealing with lately. During an appearance on Baby, this is Kiki Palmer earlier this month, he also revealed what he regrets most about his relationship with Cardi B. I should have respected her way more, you know what I mean? He admitted. I made bad decisions as a man, like stepping out. That's why when she left, I had to take that on the chin. I was being selfish, you know what I mean? And I can say that as a man. I'm a grown man, he continued. I was definitely not perfect in the situation. I made a lot of mistakes. There are a lot of things I did wrong. She did things that was wrong. Child, anyway, this is why I say out of straight people business. Y'all are ghetto. Ghetto. But, honey, uh, look, we have a comment. Big number for Elmo. They say, exactly, and to cover his taxes. Yep, that's why. So to be completely honest, I might give the album a listen. When it comes to Offset as an artist, I don't hate him. I actually think when it comes to performance wise, he's actually the one that's on stage giving us like choreography and lyrics and all of that compared to like a lot of his peers who just stand up there and mumble. So I might give this album a little. Oop, oop. We have a comment saying fuck Offset and his music. Oop. Well, there you go. They say I want him to suffer. I ain't listening. Well, what they say Paris is burning. From House of LaBeija. Ha, suffer. Ah, child. Well, our next story, I know y'all have heard about the news at CBS where a lot of the black employers, well, I guess I should say former employers allegedly, they're saying that they have been laid off. One of them got on TikTok and was saying how like he even caught the person who laid him off in a lie, saying that he noticed that like all of the white people were not getting it laid off in his department, but it was pretty much most of the black people. Gail King has been a part of that conversation as well. It's been rumors saying that Gail King what has been laid off. Oprah's bestie. Well, Gail King is saying, "Well, honey, somebody's lying because this is not what they're telling me in the building." She's saying, "I'm hearing one thing in the media, but they telling me another thing in the building." She said, "I'm not going to negotiate in the media." I said, "I know that's right, girl." But I have this link here from TMZ. TMZ actually caught Gail on the way out of that building she's referring to, and we're just going to watch a little bit of a clip with her. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen.
Ooh, honey, I'm back. I'm here. I'm here. Hey, everyone.
Yay! Welcome back. My gorgeous moon was getting to the money, honey.
Who got stay? Mm-mm-mm. This CBS thing
Well,
is something else, child.
isn't it crazy? Well, this video is about a minute long, so we're going to see what Gail King has to say about it. Walking out of that building.
Hi, good morning, Miss King. Nice
Good
to
morning,
see
Tiffany.
you. How are you? So
Good to
it
see
was
you.
very, very shocking to see those reports yesterday. We're all wondering if you might be going in another direction. Do you have an answer as of yet? Do
No,
you...
all I can say is this. Um, from what I'm being told inside this building, take a shot, 524 West 52nd Street. All I've been told by everybody in this building is that they want me here. They like the job I'm doing. I like the job I'm doing. I'll say this. I like the job people that I work with. So I don't know what to tell you. I was, I don't know what to tell you about it. But what I'm hearing in the building is not what I'm reading in the press. And what I'm not going to do is negotiate in the media. Not doing that.
Right. Do you have an idea like what things might look like in May if the show's going in another direction?
I have no idea.
No
I have no
idea.
idea. All I know is I am here. I am here and glad to be here.
I'm happy to see that, Miss
Bye,
King.
Tiffany.
Bye. Thank you.
Have a good weekend.
But yeah,
They always be pressing. Girl, she said what she said. I don't know. I guess they have to do that. But I'm like, you ask the same question twice. She said she don't know.
they absolutely
But,
have to do that, honey. If your boss is Harvey Levin, you better ask the pressing questions or you won't have a job tomorrow. Allegedly,
well,
allegedly.
well, I mean, to ask it once, but then to ask the exact same question again after she answered it. I don't know. That'd be irritating my spirit. But I did see where they cut CBS Evening News. I thought that's what
Hmm.
I saw. I said, damn, you just cut the whole news show? Like the whole thing? Ugh.
And you know what, Hammy? You asked a damn good question in the chat because when TMZ, I told y'all TMZ be trying it. They be trying it, especially when it comes to black people. Because you
Hmm.
see where it says the headline, Gail King angrily challenges reports. She's coming out of at CBS Mornings. And Hammy asked the question in the chat, where does the angrily come in? The clip what
Because
we
she's a
watched,
black woman.
there you go. Because the clip we just watched, honey, I didn't see nobody angry. I just saw a woman talking.
You know what? These microaggressions against black women, it's annoying.
Hmm.
Because for what? It's not even called for. Clickbait motherfuckers. I can't. Everybody, people are going to look at TMZ first for anything. You don't even have to do no clickbait, no stupid shit like this.
That is very
They can
true.
go to
Because
hell. They can go to
when
hell.
when it comes to accuracy, honey, that's one thing I have to give them, honey. They are the most, but yes, they can certainly go to hell when it comes to them because they've been doing a lot of microaggressions and stuff. And I even brought one up when they were talking with that I'm sorry because y'all know I don't follow sports ball, but that NFL player who was killed in police custody.
Hmm. Hmm.
and the framing of around the stories that they were talking about him, yeah, it was very
Yeah,
anti-black. I saw it for what it was.
yeah. I'm sorry. Mm-mm.
So,
Mm-mm.
how you are.
And so who knows? CBS, they ain't gonna have no programming here in a minute. Honestly, it's probably gonna turn into a right wing propaganda channel because that's who owns it now.
It probably will. But you know what? If you happen to be one of those people who are laid off and want to tell your story, come on over to chat mostly here, honey, at Auntie Derek's Daytime Tea, baby. We would love to have you. Bring your
Okay.
lawyers too if you'd like. Because you know your lawyer's going to say, you can't talk about that. Well, speaking of lawyers, honey, or people who want to be one for themselves, Darius McQuarrie. Do you remember
Oh
that
Lord.
we we talked about him yesterday and we learned that he was extradited to Michigan. So
Mm.
now we actually have a new mugshot for his crazy ass,
Oh
and we
my
have
God.
and now we have more information about
Ooh, he
his
getting old. Shit.
Ooh, he's
Stop
getting my
us now.
type. Ooh, let me stop.
Oh my God.
Look, that's why they call a bitch Auntie Derrick, honey, because you know I love somebody who look like an uncle. But anyway, y'all should see where it says Darius McQuarrie poses for mugshot after extradition to Michigan jail.
He too damn
Hammy's
old looking like this and running from I'm sorry. This shit is wild.
Ain't it crazy? It really is. Like we are really in Black Mirror.
Looking like a goddamn grandpa and running.
Child. Well, Family Matters star Darius McQuarrie has officially landed in Michigan jail after being extradited from California. And here's his fresh mugshot, as you all can see. According to online records, the former sitcom actor was booked into Oakland County Jail near the Detroit metro area on Wednesday night. In the new photo, Darius is seen in a blue jumpsuit, staring blankly into the camera. What's interesting, Darius now has the chance to post bond, something he couldn't do while he was held in San Diego. The bond has been set for $18,968.32 for failure to pay child support and absconding or forfeiting bond. The arrest warrant obtained by TMZ shows the judge signed off on him taken into custody back in August, saying Darius failed to appear in court to explain why he shouldn't be held in contempt. As of now, we're told the actor remains in jail. TMZ broke the story. Earlier this month, Darius was detained by U.S. Customs and Border Protections while entering the United States from Mexico and has been behind bars for the past several weeks. Mm-mm. And we got Hammy Salmon. Hammy is sighing in the comments, because of my love of older men. Look, I like what I like. And I ain't shy about what I like. I love a nigga who look like somebody's uncle or granddaddy. That's just my jam. It is what it is. So,
He is definitely starting to look like a granddaddy. Woo, look at all that
mhm.
gray, child.
Yes, honey. See, the ones who love it, we call it salt and pepper. And you need salt and pepper on all your food, don't you? You got to season all your food, don't
Oh
you?
my God. But this dude running from child. Who is trying to run to another country to skip out on child support? He is taking me down.
And then try to act like his own lawyer, representing himself. And
Ugh,
what's that old saying? Anybody who try
a
to represent
fool.
themselves in court has a fool for a client.
Yes.
Mm-mm. Well, speaking of stars in jail, honey, remember we talked yesterday about Rosie O'Donnell's daughter, Chelsea. Hammy, don't you start talking about the way I say daughter. But remember we started talking about
Daughter.
Rosie O'Donnell's daughter, Chelsea. And yeah, it's not looking good, y'all. Poor thing.
Well, eh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, y'all see I have this TMZ article, and you should see where it says Rosie O'Donnell's daughter, Chelsea's daily jail life as she awaits trip to prison. Look, he
Ew.
he put it in. Oh, hold on, let me read
Let me
what this
see.
bitch said because I know this bitch in the comments reading me. Say, I don't mind the
Daughter.
granddaddy. You just need to like someone who ain't low down. Oh, okay, touche, touche, touche. But Durham, right? Look, this is deep rooted, honey. Well, anyway, um, so they're saying she actually has a cushy life, in jail as she awaits, for her time to go before going to prison. So
Oh.
Rosie O'Donnell says she's worried about her daughter Chelsea's safety when she's in prison, but at least for now, her accommodations at a Wisconsin jail seem easy enough to handle. Marinette County Assistant Jail Administrator Jake Roberts tells TMZ Chelsea's house in general population, where she and other inmates have day room time, time in a shared common area outside of cells where they eat food like chicken patties, tacos, pizza, and rice. And they can do that from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Robert tells us inmates have access to games, like with the ability to play Phase 1, Uno, chess, and checkers, a TV, phones on the wall, a kiosk to send out messages. Yep, I'm sorry, kiosk to send out messages and video visits. So she's got a line to the world outside. She's also able to see visitors. Inmates can even get cable TV, honey, with the ability to watch ESPN, movies on FX, or even the Hallmark Channel Moon for those
Okay.
inside. they
I
they even
still ain't going, but look, at least I know.
Hello, because I could watch Hallmark at home, out of jail. Where I have freedom
Okay.
outside of 10 p.m. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Freedom. Hmm. But
but they,
look, that's what they have in jail, honey. It ain't. It's bad, but
yep,
it ain't like they just staring at a brick wall. Everybody know they be doing stuff.
and they say those on the inside are typically doubled up in cells. So Chelsea probably has a roommate. However, Chelsea won't be in this spot forever. Typically, it takes 2 to 12 weeks to transfer someone from jail to state prison, where she's been sentenced.
Mm,
Chelsea was sentenced to 6 years of probation in January following several arrests, all involving drugs.
mm.
Then she was sentenced to prison on October 22nd after she was accused of breaking the terms of her probation due to sexual assault allegations against her in September, we've confirmed.
Oh boy.
Um, yeah, Rosie posted about Chelsea Wednesday, writing on Instagram that her daughter faces a scary future, prayers welcome, while also blaming drug addiction and for her run-ins with the law. U.S.
Mm.
Weekly reports Chelsea could end up in the Techita Correctional Institution, a medium security prison in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And that will almost certainly be a tougher place for Chelsea than the jail she's at now.
I mean, yeah, jail and prison. There's a difference, but again, oh well. I mean, you do the crimes, you got to do the time.
Yep,
Unfortunately,
very true, honey.
I hope she can get clean though.
Same here. Well, she gonna have to if she want to get her ass out. Because if they catch her doing drugs in jail, she gonna get time in prison.
More time. But
More
you know,
time at
hell,
it.
that's what I'm saying. They get drugs in jail too. These people, look, these days the technology has reached the jails, honey, especially
And
in
you
the men's prison.
And you see right now, while she's in jail, honey, she could set that shit up allegedly, be like, "Look, I'm about to go here, so I'm gonna need you. We gonna need to keep this connection." She has connections to the outside world now, where she can see them, and I'm sure they're monitored. But still, she has those connections. People be talking to Cole, honey, like, send me 12 roses,
And I
12
bet
roses.
you Rosie is putting money on them books. She ain't gonna go without her little commissary. It's
Of
okay.
course,
She'll be
yeah,
all right.
she will be all right. And you know who else gonna be all right? Apparently, Young Bleed.
Who
Remember
the
him the
hell is that? I'm
well,
sorry.
Young Bleed. Yeah, but remember from the No Limit versus Cash Money versus that
Oh,
they
that
had?
guy. Oh, okay.
That
Yeah,
guy, and
something
he
wrong there.
immediately after the verses he had a brain aneurysm.
Oh my God.
But
Okay. Yes, that's right.
it's they're saying they're hopeful. They're saying that it's looking okay for him possibly. So
Oh.
Y'all should see I just shared another TMZ article. Rapper Young Bleed on ventilator after brain aneurysm. Family still has hope.
I hope he can pull through. I honestly don't remember him from the original days either. I'm like, who is that?
He was the one who had us going, "How you do that, there?"
That was his voice. I thought that was Master P. Huh. Interesting.
Well,
You learn something new every day.
see now, y'all see this is a shining example why you need ratchet people in your lives, honey. We can keep y'all ears to the streets. But anyway, but rapper Young Bleed shocked the world when he was hospitalized just days after an animated performance with the highly touted Cash Money versus No Limit event at Complex Con. We're hearing he's not out of the woods yet, but there are glimmers of hope. The
Mm,
Baton Rouge rapper's baby mama, Tamika Long, aka Madame Meek, tells TMZ Hip Hop that Bleed has been dealing with health issues, high blood pressure, and a heart
mm.
condition for some time. Um,
Black people, go to the
yeah,
doctor.
yes, black
Take your
men in
meds.
particular. Like
Come
y'all
on.
listen, because you know the studies show the black women be going to the doctor, so it's the black men that don't
Yeah,
go.
that's
Well,
true.
Bleed fell ill shortly after the verses, where we witnessed him performing his iconic hit "How You Do That." And Tamika tells us doctors confirmed to the family that it was indeed a brain aneurysm that caused internal bleeding.
Mm,
Tamika and Bleed share a 10-year-old son, and other family members have been vocal on social media about prayers and support. The 47-year-old rapper is currently resting in an ICU at a hospital in Las Vegas on a ventilator, but Tamika says Bleed's vitals are okay, so they have confidence he'll make it out and recover. He's been actively releasing music this year, so the health scare was unexpected. Bleed's mother started a GoFundMe to assist with mounting medical bills, and it should be considered the only official account for fans to donate to. And they have
mm.
a link to this GoFundMe in this TMZ article if y'all are interested in donating.
No,
That
thank
is
you.
Oh!
crazy.
Quinn, how you do that, Dale?
She said, I'm not. But you know what?
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. That's horrible.
You know what? I have not tried to get drugged to hell with y'all. Look here. Um, on a lighter note, who has come out the shining star of all of this? Miss Mia X looking ravishing,
Yes.
okay? Honey. And she had a health scare, what, a few years ago? But she is looking phew, like she ain't aged a day, aged in reverse.
Hello,
Mm-mm-mm.
but Mia always been X. When I tell you I love me some Mia X, honey, and I'm so glad that she was able to get her shine during this verses. Now I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie. I hated that outfit. I hate like the gays on the living color hated it. But honey, I was just so happy to see her.
Yes, and she's looking good. Skin
Hmm.
all just glowing. Okay, girl. Looking like you in your 20s. Stop playing.
Well, child, this next story, honey, because it's actually still in line with the Cash Money versus No Limit. So now we're going to talk about the No Limit side. Excuse me, no, I'm sorry, the Cash
Cash
Money side.
money
We were
stuff.
just talking about No Limit. Now we're going to talk about the Cash Money side. So remember, we have talked on this show about how Turk has pretty much sued. He was supposed to go on the Cash Money tour. They didn't even include him in the verses. Birdman called him a bitch ass and all that. But remember how Turk and his wife, his manager, they sued because they promised that they were would have promised a
Hmm.
certain amount of money, but they were told them they had to take a certain amount and blah blah blah. Well, child, how about they are now Turk is now getting sued, honey, and they're claiming that Turk was the motherfucking problem. So I have this
Everybody
exclusive from
pointing
All Hip
fingers.
Hop. Everybody pointing fingers at each other like, no, bitch, you did it. No, bitch, you did it. The whole Spider Man meme, honey. Everybody pointing at everybody. Well, y'all should see where it says here by way of All Hip Hop. Is this is an exclusive. Turk sued for $12 million and accused of wrecking Cash Money tour. So Turk is facing a multi-million dollar lawsuit from concert promoter Dope Shows Inc., which accuses the rapper of sabotaging the Cash Money Millionaire's 30th anniversary tour through threats, defamation, and a bogus lawsuit. In a federal complaint filed on October 29th in New York, Dope Shows alleges that Turk and his company, YNT Empire, breached their contract by publicly threatening fellow Hot Boys member BG, leaking confidential financial details, and falsely claiming that the promoter couldn't pay its artists. Dope Shows say Turk's childish and petulant antics nearly derailed the tour, which celebrates Cash Money Records and features performances from Birdman, Juvenile, and others. Desperate to revive his flagging rap career, Turk is attempting to sabotage the tour through childish and petulant antics that he hopes will regain the public's attention. Turk's publicity stunts are an abject failure, as they have done nothing to advance his career. Rather, though his malicious and misguided actions, Turk has created nothing more than massive legal liability for himself in this lawsuit. Dope Show's lawyer Jeffrey M. Movitt said, "Oh, honey, he was talking shit, honey." Um, The company claims Turk's public feud with BG caused venues to threaten cancellations and put BG's probationary performance clearance at risk. According to the filing, Dope Shows dropped Turk from the lineup after he ignored multiple warnings to stop making violent threats towards BG, including a July 2025 YouTube post where he allegedly made gunfire noises while discussing the rapper. BG presently is on supervised release after serving time for federal conviction, and his activities in the music business therefore must be approved in advance by his probation officer. If Turk persisted with his threats, a significant risk existed that BG's probation officer could prohibit BG's further participation in the tour, Movitt continued. It would have been highly detrimental for BG to have left the tour, given that BG is a star in the rap hip hop world who attracts a substantial audience to his concert performances. In contrast, Turk is not a star and he does not attract any material number of audience members to a performance on the tour, Movitt said. The lawsuit states that Turk then went online sharing confidential details about the tour's financial. Sorry. The lawsuit states Turk went online sharing confidential details about the tour's finances and accusing Dope Shows of financial difficulties. And yeah, that is true because we did hear that the whole thing was Turk was told to take a less amount of money, right? So yeah, they were saying anyway. The company labels those statements as knowingly false, claiming they have damaged its reputation and ticket sales. Dope Shows accuses Turk's wife and his I'm sorry, tongue twister. Dope Shows also accuses Turk and his wife manager Imani Virgil of filing what it calls a sham lawsuit in Florida in violation of a New York forum clause in his contract. The Florida case, which was publicly posted to Instagram, allegedly contained defamatory claims and confidential payment information. The Philadelphia-based promoter seeks at least $7 million in damages for defamation and another $5 million for breach of contract, plus attorney fees. The company's attorney, Jeffrey Movitt of Chartery Law PLLC, said Turk's conduct was a malicious and misguided attempt to gain attention at the expense of everyone involved in the tour. The Cash Money Millionaire's 30th anniversary tour began in July of 2025, but was overshadowed by Turk's removal and the resulting public fallout. Dope Shows isn't the only problem Turk has to worry about. Cash Money CEO Brian Birdman Williams, also accused Turk of almost ruining the Cash Money No Limit versus last weekend by not showing up and performing at a bar in Houston instead. Oh, that's interesting. So I didn't know that because we did have it. I thought he wasn't invited because of that loss. So it turns out they did invite him. And little Birdman's quote says, "Shout out to Turk, you little bitch. You ain't here, but fuck you. We gonna fuck with you, and we wanna fuck with you. You heard me?" Birdman said, "We gonna fuck with that bitch, and we wanna fuck with him. You leave,
Oh
we
my God.
we still gonna multiply, and Cash Money ain't gonna never die. Long as I'm alive, Cash Money ain't gonna never die."
Child.
Messy, honey. When I tell you this is messy, 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 but I mean, you know, remember when it started, the whole conversation, Turk and his wife manager were saying that, oh, they tried to have us pay take less money and stuff. So we that was it. But no, they're coming out and saying, no, bitch. What really happened was he kept making fucking threats. He kept implying threats, and he did. We asked him not to do that shit because people kept calling us and almost canceling the concert at the venues because they were afraid of violence and shit. And honey. Messy, messy. Somebody lying.
The
Somebody's lying
truth
for
be coming
sure.
out, child.
Hmm. Somebody is lying for
Interesting.
sure. Ooh, chat. Wait, y'all know what else is interesting, honey? This next story, y'all gonna be like, Derek, why the hell are you talking about this? So I'm sure y'all, against your will, you know of rapper NBA Young Boy or Never Broke Again Young Boy. And I'm sure if you know anything about him, it is because it's against your will. Because don't nobody,
Yes,
child.
I'm a victim.
Well, baby, what other information you are also about to learn against your will is that that motherfucker stank, honey.
Ooh,
I mean,
what?
your girl, they say that motherfucker stinks so bad that they
I
had
do
to
not consent.
disinfect.
I
They
do
had to.
not consent.
That motherfucker stinks so bad, allegedly, that they had to disinfect an NBA locker room because of him. I want y'all to hear what I just said. NBA young boys stink so bad that they had to have an NBA locker room disinfected. And y'all should see where I just shared by way of all hip hop. NBA young boys accused of stinking up Miami Heat locker rooms that need disinfection. Well, NBA young boy Never Broke Again has the Miami Heat dealing with an unexpected pregame challenge that has nothing to do with basketball strategy. For the third time this season, the Heat found themselves playing in an arena the night after an NBA YoungBoy concert, and Miami Heat beat reporter Ira Winderman wasn't shy about describing the aftermath. For the third time this season, the Heat are playing in an arena the night after an NBA YoungBoy concert, and it smells the same as the first two. Locker rooms literally are closed here in San Antonio with signs that they are being disinfected. Winterman posted on Twitter.
What is the smell that it has to be disinfected? What the hell is going on?
It must stink so bad, honey.
But
They
of
say
what? Like, what is the smell? I need a description. Is it must? Is it fish? Is it must and fish? Is it weed? Like, somebody give me a full description of what they smell.
right, because and I wish Ira would have done that in this tweet, but he just said, they've been closed, and this is the third time this has happened. That they, so
Because I'm like, does he have a BO problem? Does he personally have a BO problem? Because now I'm confused. Because how is he having all these babies and he stink this bad? But if it's the whole locker room, is it because they were partying and having orgies and it smell like badistic? Like, I need to know where we're going with this.
or see all of the above, probably, child, because they don't
Or
really.
yeah, okay. And then we got to see all of the above.
Now
Weed, pussy, and must. Oh my, now that's tough. That's tough.
hmm Well, the reporter didn't explicitly identify the source of the lingering odor, and you notice that lingering odor, right? So
Jesus,
that shit was staying around. It was lingering, honey.
it's in your
But
clothes.
anyone familiar with hip hop concerts can probably connect the dots about what scents might be floating around through the air at a young boy show, just like what Moon alluded
So
to.
it was weed, pussy, and must. Oh,
And
that's I'm going with that one. That trio.
I
Mm.
now,
mean, someone they try to compare him to Lil Wayne, and Lil Wayne tried to say he
ugh.
had in Miami. He had a they had a tough time trying to sell because of the weed smell.
Jeez.
The only thing that him and Lil Wayne have in common is being stupid ass anti-black Trump supporters. Other than that, no.
Ugh. God.
Allegedly, allegedly.
Is it alleged? Because he really kind of said it. I mean, there is videotape of him saying
Hmm.
some shit, but I get allegedly.
Well, the tour has been plagued by violence and safety concerns by multiple venues. In Kansas City, a brutal assault during YoungBoy's concert left two people hospitalized, including a
Damn,
66-year-old T-Mobile Center employee who was attacked in an incident captured on video.
damn.
A minor was detained following the violent outbreak. Several other tour stops have experienced similar problems with fights breaking out in venues in Los Angeles and other cities. The Chicago stop at the United Center was canceled entirely due to alleged safety concerns related to YoungBoy's ongoing beef with with late Chicago rapper Lil Durk. Late? He not dead. Wait.
Well,
Anyway, um, Atlanta also saw drama when YoungBoy's second concert in the city was abruptly canceled, and Detroit's Little Caesars Arena canceled YoungBoy's scheduled October 6th performance, adding to the growing list of venues opting out of hosting the controversial rapper. Despite the chaos, some shows have proceeded with major incidents. New Orleans police reported no significant problems during YoungBoy's two-night stop at the Smoothie King Center, though there were still minor issues. The Heat, meanwhile, are trying to focus on their impressive 3-1 start to the season while dealing with these unusual pregame conditions. They said, honey, that shit stinks so bad that even musty ass basketball players don't even, they got a disinfectant for them. Wow. Okay.
the basketball player said, "Ah, we don't be musty. Hold on."
They be musty. don't don't ask me how I know. Just know that I know they be musty. Ooh, y'all. Well, speaking of musty, regular Andrew. Y'all heard about regular Andrew, honey?
Woo! He is still regular, y'all. He is regular, and he's for real regular now.
He is regular Douglas, honey. Regular Andrew. Ain't no Prince no more, honey. Well,
Regular Andrew.
hashtag regular Andrew, honey. But you know who's excited about him losing his title?
Who,
Virginia
me?
Giuffre's brother. Well, me,
Oh yeah,
you,
yeah.
and Virginia Giuffre's brother and his wife, honey.
I bet they are finally
They,
justice
they
for Virginia.
baby,
Mm-mm-mm.
they crying tears of joy, honey. And y'all should see where I put added here from TMZ. Virginia Giuffre's family reacts emotionally to regular Andrew losing royal titles. So let me share my screen. And this is a quick little 1 minute clip with them talking to some, I forget which production they were talking to, but we'll see.
She'd be so proud. He's just Andrew. He's no longer a prince. And she is celebrating from the heavens right now, saying, I did it. This normal girl from a normal family has taken down a prince. We are so proud of her. Her survivors are proud of her. Her sisters. This is a moment that is unprecedented in history. Period.
I remember last night before I went to bed, I looked at her photo and I had said, Virginia, we need a win. Everything that you've done, tell us that we're doing the right thing. And this happened today. And so I just know that, like, she would be so proud. And she would look at her children and say, yeah, I take down the bad guys.
They better work, honey.
Yeah, rest her soul. And he gagged me with the a normal family because I don't know if that's his daddy, but her dad sexually abused her as well too. So
Oh wow.
yeah, that woman was abused her whole life.
Yeah.
So
And
fortunate.
this TMZ article goes on to say, it said, as you know, Virginia died by suicide in April. She detailed three instances of alleged assault in her posthumous memoir, Nobody's Girl, a memoir of surviving abuse and fighting for justice, which debuted October 21st. Buckingham Palace announced they begun the process of stripping Andrew of his style titles and honors Thursday evening, adding regular Andrew will now be known as Andrew Mountbatten Windsor. So for real, regular Andrew. Uh,
Yeah.
it says King Charles III is also taking away his Windsor housing accommodations, Royal Lodge, for an alternative private accommodation. The statement adds, Their Majesties wish to make clear that their thoughts and utmost sympathies have been and will remain with the victims and survivors of any and all forms of abuse. Um, Andrew has always denied Virginia's allegations of sexual abuse. Amid mounting pressure, though, he voluntarily gave up his Duke of York title earlier this month. Sigrid Macaulay, Virginia's former lawyer, tells TMZ the voice of Virginia Giuffre has changed history. Her bravery, determination, and resilient spirit has led to this defining moment. As we account for the tipping point significance of the king stripping the title prince from his brother Andrew, it should be a lesson for all to listen, hear, and believe survivors of abuse. And then it ends with if you or someone you know is struggling or in crisis, help is available. Call or text 988 or chat 988lifeline.org. Mm-mm. That is very iconic though. Like that regular degular girl, honey, took down a whole fucking prince. You only hear about that shit like in fiction novels or something. So yeah, I'm happy to see it. And shout out to Sky Davis and Amanda Davis for, oh, excuse me, Davis, Sky Roberts and Amanda Roberts for talking about it. And then her brother Sky was like, you know what? She took down a prince. Period. I said, oh no, he didn't, did he? Well, that's that on that, honey. Y'all, so Kevin Costner is still going at it, honey, with this Horizon. So he's still trying to get that girl Devin LaBella's charges dropped like because he got some of them dropped or some of them dismissed rather, but he's still going after the other ones, honey. He said, "Get me out of this shit. We were nothing but a kind work environment. How dare she?" I don't know. I tend to believe all victims, honey. And I like Kevin Costner. He for the most part that we don't know about him being problematic, but I don't know.
Yeah. I was definitely disappointed. Like, oh, not Kevin. Kevin!
Yeah.
Bodyguard Kevin. Come on now.
Hmm. Well, y'all see here by way of TMZ, Kevin Costner tries again to dismiss lawsuit over alleged Horizon rape scene. So Kevin Costner is taking another swing at getting a judge to toss a sexual harassment lawsuit filed against him by a stunt performer who claimed she was forced to participate in an unscripted and unscheduled rape scene on the set of the Western film series Horizon. The judge recently threw out two of Devin LaBella's 10 claims, but Costner just appealed the decision in a bid to get the eight remaining claims dismissed, according to new legal docs obtained by TMZ. Costner's attorney, Marty Singer, told us early this month he planned to appeal the judge's decision, and on Thursday afternoon, he made good on that promise. As you know, LaBella sued back in May, claiming she was forced to participate in an unscripted and unscheduled rape scene on the Western film series Horizon. Costner insisted there was no violent rape scene on the set, and he's called LaBella's lawsuit a textbook shakedown. TMZ broke the story. Costner filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit back in August, and now he's taking another big bite at the apple. So I think he's just trying to really clear his name and all of that. But I mean, like if you was running a toxic work environment, I feel like something happened to that girl. This is a professional stunt performer. She has done movies before and stuff. So for her to be traumatized enough to file this lawsuit, I certainly think something happened there. Like I wasn't there, but I mean, I'm just putting two and two together. And so
Yeah, I mean, and it could be somebody try to do some stuff, but it's under Kevin's watch, so you gotta you gotta be responsible for the people you hire, I guess, you know.
Hmm. Well, speaking of being responsible for people you hire, honey, so we're gonna talk about Alec Baldwin now, honey, and that whole you remember the whole Rust debacle where he shot somebody with a gun that he didn't know was loaded?
Yeah.
Or so he claims, allegedly, allegedly.
Hmm.
But child, how about the gun supplier? The gun supplier is suing them, honey. Suing Alec Baldwin.
What?
Yes, honey. So you see, I have this article here from TMZ. Russ gun supplier sues Alec Baldwin and others for allegedly putting him in a bad light. Now, before I start reading this story, I just want to ask any of you because I know we all kind of, watch the news every now and then. And when this story broke, do y'all even remember hearing anything about this man? Anything about the gun supplier?
No, no. It
Right.
was the gun handler, the young
Hmm.
lady who's in jail now. The supplier, I never heard anything about. Not that I remember.
Me
I
either. And
mean,
we have a
maybe in
comment
court.
saying no.
Look at him trying to get in the money grab. Wow, that's
Yes,
crazy.
so that's why I asked y'all because I'm like, well, did anybody? Because I personally, and y'all know, I stay watching and reading the celebrity news. I have never heard this man mentioned in anything, but he's claiming that like this whole thing done pretty much soured his name. So, 4 years later, Alec Baldwin still isn't completely out of the woods with regard to the tragic shooting on the set of his movie Rust. The gun supplier from the movie is now suing Alec and several others, claiming they smeared his good name after the fatal incident. In court documents obtained by TMZ, Seth Kinney, the owner of PDQ Arm and Prop, who filed the suit without a lawyer, alleges his reputation was tarnished due to cutthroat industry, Hollywood quote unquote fixers, and media, which led to significant loss of past, present, and future financial income. He claims Alec and others, including Helena Hutchins' widower Matthew, conspired to paint him in a nationwide false light scapegoat smear campaign to distance themselves from the Rush shooting and subsequent criminal investigation. Alec actually beat Kenny to the punch in 2022 when he sued Kenny along with other crew members for allegedly failing to safeguard the film set. Alec's lawsuit alleged the tragedy happened because live bullets were delivered to the set and loaded into the gun. The lawsuit has since been settled, but Kenny has come back for more, claiming the defendants chose to misuse the firearm rental property for cost cutting financial gain. As we previously reported, armorer Hannah Gutierrez Reed was sentenced to 18 months in prison for involuntary manslaughter in connection with the tragic shooting. She was released in May on parole.
Oh, really? She already out. Okay.
She already out. Well, she got a complexion for the protection. But anyway,
Well, but you know what? But that's so crazy. But the irony is the only person that went to jail was a woman.
uh huh. It
But
said
yeah, but out.
in a tragic accident, Alex shot Hutchins in the chest as they were practicing for a scene during production of the Western film. Alex stated he thought the gun was quote unquote cold, meaning unloaded and safe to use in the scene, and insisted he shouldered no blame for Hutchins's death. In 2024, his involuntary manslaughter case was dismissed after the judge found prosecutors withheld evidence that could have been favorable to his defense. So he got lucky. Mm-mm.
Honestly, all went down. Okay, so Buddy, so what makes sense? Yeah, no, Buddy, you're liable because somebody over there sent live bullets. Because how did live bullets get on the set? There should never be live bullets going to a film set. They don't need it. So somebody was negligent. The only
Hmm.
person that went down was the actual armor, which I mean, she does hold bear some responsibility of making sure that there's not live bullets. All in all honesty, this was the one time I was like, well, why are they trying to hold Alec responsible? his assumption, which is a logical assumption, that he wouldn't have live bullets. There would be no need for it.
Right.
And and I don't think, like I was like, well, why are they trying to take him down when in the movie he's supposed to be shooting? So why would he believe that he had live bullets and make him negligent? Um, but I don't know. I always found that to be very weird, and
Because
it
and we
looks
have
like Buddy.
comment saying because he's a producer, and we actually have something interesting in the comments here,
Hmm.
saying that vendor is probably not hired again by other productions. Ah, so he's probably telling the truth.
Yeah, but he fucked up. I'm sorry. They sent live bullets. Like, well,
Mm-hmm.
it sounds like it's earned. People don't like, oh, y'all be fucking up. Mm. Yeah.
Mm-mm. That's why I told y'all to stay away from them white men and guns, honey, whether they're real or fake, honey. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Allegedly, allegedly.
Well,
So y'all ever notice how anytime like a celebrity or a celebrity's family member dies of a drug overdose, anybody like who supplies the drugs, they tend to go down like in this whole
yeah,
take that you notice that?
yeah, yeah.
So that actually just happened, honey, with Robert De Niro's grandson.
Oh,
So
really?
child, yes, it is crazy.
Mm.
So y'all see I have a TMZ article. De Niro's grandson's dealers linked to other overdoses, indictment alleges. Child, they done formed a whole Rico hunt. And I'm like, wow. Well, the death of Robert De Niro's 19-year-old grandson, Leandro Anthony De Niro Rodriguez, is allegedly linked to a criminal network that targeted teens and adults living in New York City. This according to federal prosecutors. Five alleged drug suppliers arrested in the case. So Bruce T. Epperson, Eddie Barreto, Grant Dizzy McIver, John Nicholas, and Roy Nicholas were purportedly wrapped in a drug distribution ring that also involved two other unnamed drug dealers who helped distribute their supplies. One of the unnamed drug dealers allegedly sold Leandro the lethal batch of drugs that took his life. The unnamed dealer allegedly DM'd back and forth with someone the documents refer to as Victim 3, reportedly Leandro, after providing him with fentanyl pills after the overdose death of another alleged victim. An excerpt from the exchange between them shows the dealer asking if Leandro really needs the pills, writing, I don't want to kill you. When presumably Leandro asked for clarification, the dealer allegedly explains they were wary about the pills because they weren't prescription. Despite the warnings, prosecutors say Leandro continued to pursue the drugs, and Leandro was eventually sold Pressies, a term used to describe counterfeit opioid pills laced with fentanyl. The five men allegedly also sold drugs to 19-year-old Akira Stein, daughter of Blondie lead guitarist Chris Stein, according to the New York Post. A sixth suspect, a woman identified as Sophia H. Marks, was arrested just weeks after Leandro's death. She's facing the accusations she sold drugs to the young man. According to the indictment, Leandro's dealer was supplied fentanyl from Epperson and Barreto leading up to Leandro's death. Leandro was found dead on July 2nd of 2023 from what was reportedly determined to be an accidental drug overdose. At the time, we reported he was found by a friend who hadn't heard from him in a few days and was checking in on him. His mother, Drina De Niro, confirmed the passing of her only son on Instagram. Just sad, honey. Sad.
Mhm.
Moderna, hey boo.
Yeah. Hi, Moderna. I'm so glad you're here. The turn up is gonna be mad real.
Is my mic on?
It sure is.
Oh, hey y'all.
Hey, sexiness.
What's up, boo? Sorry, I had told you earlier. I was like, I'm gonna just be on that call for like 30 minutes. No, baby, I was on there the whole time. Whole time.
I know. Make look, you have a big boy grown people job, honey. So no, we don't. Those aren't 30-minute meetings.
Don't remind me of it, honey. You know how I'm feeling. Uh, oh my gosh, y'all going through a lot. I'm gonna have to just tip
We
tap through
have.
and see what y'all talked about.
Well, oh, not this bitch pick up. First, he gonna pick on the way I say daughter. Now he picking on the way I say call in the chat. You know what, bitch? I'm sick of you. I'm sick
Who
of
is that
you.
hammock?
It's
Ain't nothing wrong with the way you say call.
tell him again.
It do
Oh,
sound like that though. It sounds like you got a W in there. But you know, I mean, things occur. Ooh, Offset owes $2.3 million. I'm gonna have to go back and
child.
listen to that.
Look, I was in a meeting and wanted to say something so bad. I was like, he was trying to get Cardi to pay for them taxes, y'all. And
Yep.
she said, I'm not doing it.
You right. He
That
sure was.
she said, I ain't paying his taxes. And that's why
And I
they
love
still
it
ain't
for
divorced
Cardi.
yet.
Standing up for herself. I cannot believe he was trying to defraud her so he can pay his fraud to the government. Child, that's crazy. Also, okay, get me caught up real quick because I just tapped on this Gail King thing. So is she like mad, mad, or she just like timid mad?
See, and that's what we called out TMZ for because she wasn't mad at all. And they're
She
gonna
not
put
acknowledging.
yeah, she pretty much didn't acknowledge it. She said, "This is what not what I'm hearing in the building. What I'm reading in the media is not what I'm hearing in the building, and I'm not going to negotiate in the media." That's pretty much what she said.
Oh yeah, she getting fired. Okay, so
You know
okay,
what?
yeah, she lied about that. Oh,
Let
not
look,
Rosie
corporate
daughter in
America has
jail.
entered the building. Oh yeah, she on drugs, child. It's
Oh, she on
okay.
drugs. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Did y'all live that I could go back through and just tap through and see what the hell y'all had talked about?
You
Oh,
know,
Okay.
somebody on a
Okay.
ventilator, honey.
shout
That's
out to
sad for them.
Chat
Hopefully they get
Mosa.
off. Yeah, shout out to Chat Mimosa. I'm getting all
Cause,
the tea, honey.
cause we one of the only platforms that can do that. I'm just saying. I'm just
Period.
I love.
Period.
He said
I ain't
chat
even scroll
mimosa.
back.
You know what? We need to start having mimosas while we do it.
I
It might
ain't
get a
got to
little
scroll
crazy.
back, honey. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh, now she's
And get caught
patrolling
up.
now.
And if you're listening, that's what you can do on auntiederik.com. So if you're hearing the show on like YouTube, but you want to see the visuals, you can actually come to auntiederik.com or even click that link in the description. It'll direct you straight to the summary page where you can see everything that I'm talking about in the show. So
Yes,
yes, so
because
like my
Auntie
friend,
provides the visuals. Yeah.
yes, we like receipts, honey, receipts.
Okay. Unlike a certain pop celebrity artist that won't give
Not
us
too much.
no fucking
Not too
visuals.
much. Not too much.
Listen, I love her down. Okay. She made me a visual. No shade. She
And
made me a
did, and
visual.
did.
So, but
Not the
Lord knows I want to
hivers
see her.
looking crazy at each other. Oh Lord.
Girl, I want to see her, not me, honey. Okay, everybody, all these YMs. You know, I don't care about these YMs, honey. Okay. Wait. One last thing. Okay, Alec Baldwin. What was going on with that? What
Oh, we
happened?
just nothing. Nothing
Good.
burger.
Okay. Okay.
He
All right, I'm caught up. I'm caught up, child.
yeah, no, it wasn't about the dude that's trying to sell, but he was like he liable too because his company sent live bullets, and he like y'all defame me. I ain't got no money. I lost all my business because of y'all, but it's because of you,
I mean,
you
that
and your
happens when
people
you
fucked up.
send the wrong thing and people get shot. I'm just saying.
Right? So like you culpable. Sorry.
Clock it. Clock it. Wake that up, honey. Okay, well, I'm caught up, Auntie. I thank you for the scroll.
Of
Appreciate it.
course. Absolutely. And believe it or not, I actually have only three more stories left.
Oh shit! Here we go.
Well, so now I know I'm probably one of the only ones in the room at the time who was a big fan of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Is she on Rennie Rucci? I think she's on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I'm sorry. So I think I'm
Who
the
is
one of
that?
Rennie Rucci, so that really light skinned girl who I actually like her. She's a rapper and she's been on Love and Hip Hop for a few seasons now. But
Okay, yeah, but
the,
who is that?
well, we're not really talking about Rennie Rucci. We're
Okay,
talking
because
about
I
her
just
her
don't
former
know.
boyfriend Black Zach. So have
Who is
y'all ever heard
that?
of
Wait, Quinn, I wasn't even gonna say it, but I was thinking, well, who the fuck is that?
It went from
Is he
worse
black?
to worse.
Why? Why do we need to know that he's black in his name?
because
Is
honey,
he
he is
not black?
dangerous.
Oh,
He's very black, honey, and he's very dangerous. And his ass done got arrested for a murder for hire plot in South Carolina.
who?
What is up
Why?
with these people and these murder for hires? What is going on?
Mike,
Child.
we're buying South Carolina.
Let me see. I wonder if it says it in the article. So it says, and this is by Hot New Hip Hop, by the way. And Black Zach has run into some serious legal trouble, and it could result in lifelong prison sentence. Early this week, the South Carolina-born performer was arrested in Spartanburg. There you go, Quinn.
Not the
Spartanburg.
bird. Not
Mm-hmm.
Spartanburg. Oh Lord Jesus.
Yep, he was arrested in
Does that town
Spartanburg.
even have enough people to murder for hire?
Yes.
Apparently, they do.
Yes. Not too much for Spartanburg now. Not too much.
Well, he was arrested in Spartanburg on multiple charges per WIS News 10. The charges include RICO conspiracy, murder in aid of racketeering, gun violations, and more. In a federal indictment, prosecutors accuse Black Zach of founding an alleged street gang, Dirty Money Entertainment, that's known as DME. They allege that he orchestrated a murder for hire plot back in 2021 after a rival gang member stole a diamond chain. He pled not guilty before a federal magistrate yesterday, or the other day, October 29th. He's scheduled to attend a detention hearing in Greenville on Monday, and the U.S. Attorney's Office wants him to remain behind bars pending trial. At the time of writing, Black Zach team has not publicly addressed the arrest. This isn't the only controversy Black Zach has been involved in this year. However, back in March, he got into a huge fight with his then partner Rennie Rucci, which ultimately resulted in a breakup. It all started over a Kevin Gates song, which led Black Zach to believe that Rucci had cheated on him. She denied the allegations, claiming that the song was far from new. That's a song from 5 years ago. She insisted during a live stream. You cheat in real life, not me. Despite her attempts to convince him, he ended up kicking her out of their house. This sparked outrage among many social media users who felt like Black Zach was entirely in the wrong. As for Rucci, she appeared to take the split well. He ain't the first nigga to cheat, and he ain't gonna be the last nigga to cheat, she told her followers after they went their separate ways. Girl, just ghetto, 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 fabulous, honey. Child, go ahead, Libra Queen.
I'm sorry, I had to get back to my mic. Um, Diddy, Dirty Money. He um he got some. He know that's Diddy thing, or they in cahoots, or let me know. But also, what's up with everybody trying to get a Rico on somebody? What's really going
I
on?
was just about to say that. I'm like, Rico can't be used for everything now.
Listen,
Like
they
everybody
they
getting hit with
dropping
a
that like it's
Rico.
the catch all. Gotta catch 'em all. Head ass.
Child, mess around. I walk outside, I get hit with a Rico. Like, good lord.
Yeah, this is crazy. So yeah, I don't know. Yes, because that is Diddy's Dirty Money, but Dirty Money. I guess, but that's probably why they abbreviated to DME. I don't know, but I only know of him because of Rennie. So
And we barely know her, period. So like,
No, 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 barely. We don't know her. You know,
yeah,
if you didn't
exactly. I
watch the
mean,
show,
in honor of Auntie, because Auntie know who that is, but we don't. So barely. We adjacent,
correct,
and we don't even know
correct.
what she looked like. So I mean,
Yes, and there's no photo. Is there a photo? Let me tap this article, see if there's a photo of this young woman.
yeah, because I couldn't even identify her. I don't even know that woman or that man.
no, they don't have Rennie a
Mm,
picture of Rennie in here. Let me
very
Google it, y'all.
Mariah, honey. I don't know her.
And then Hamilton in the chat talking about the blind leading the blind. Girl, fuck you.
Ain't not wrong.
Damn, you had to drag all of us. What the hell?
You know what's so
My
crazy is
ass really don't know who the hell this none of these people.
at all. And what's so crazy is today I saw some people in a costume, and it was the three blind mice, and I was like, you know what? That's crazy. Oh, who's this? Oh, this the girl.
So so this is Rennie Rucci, uh-huh. And she, like I said, she's been on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for a few
Now
seasons
she an
now.
Is
October
she black?
Libra,
She black.
barely,
She's black, yep.
barely.
Okay, yeah, she was
Um,
all talking about
Not
that didn't and
barely.
that.
I cannot.
but she a Libra.
Yeah,
Her
she
birthday the
black.
day before mine, so I guess, girl, I guess I give you a pass. But I feel
I
her on
don't
that
know
sense of
her.
damn, if niggas gonna do what they gonna do and leave and be happy. I know that's right, girl. Cause yes, got me fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Look, and they and Hammy says only 2 days before his, so he'll allow her. Well, I'm
Oh,
sure she would
exactly.
appreciate that.
Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Cause it's the day before my yeah, absolutely. You know, we ride for our gang. Okay, don't let them say we Ricoing, but we ride for the Libra gang.
Well, she didn't get no Rico, so you know.
But you know they throwing it out
Good
there.
for
It's a
her.
recorded line, allegedly, allegedly. I ain't, call my attorney.
Girl. Well, I'm just glad his name is not spelled with the K, as in black people, because I don't want people to assume that black people are dangerous. It's just this person is an idiot.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah,
smart, yes. According, yeah.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. Well, so now, this is for the West Coasters because I'm actually not familiar with this next rapper, by the name of Molly Mall. Are y'all familiar with him or have heard of Molly Mall?
Auntie.
Friend, like, come on. You keep asking us about these YNs, and how are we supposed to know who these people are?
Well, this one's actually not a YN. This one's he's actually in his 40s. I think he's 42 to be exact. But
But
honey,
his
his
name sound like he
42.
a YN, so that's the problem right there.
These
and,
young Negroes.
and
Oh
you
Lord.
know what, Hammy has a point that he says, now if you don't know them, why would we? You know what, you're right, you're right. But I just figured that because he's a West Coaster, I mean, because I know y'all usually represent
That's crazy. All black people know each other.
in the West Coast, absolutely, honey, because y'all be eating that nasty ass food and stuff, and y'all have to bond over the one place that do have good food, which is
Well,
probably
hold on,
Roscoe's
hold
Chicken and
on, hold
Waffles.
on. LA has good food.
Good Mexican
Sort
food,
of.
yes.
Sort of.
Good
No,
Mexican
there's
food.
other
Everything
good
else,
spots. I've had good
mm-mm.
Asian in LA.
Yes, I too have had good Asian,
Mm-hmm.
fusion. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Mexican and good Asian food. Okay, so we have those two. What else? What else they got? Nothing.
I
I
Donuts.
think
mean, they
they
used to
have good
have
barbecue.
they used
No,
to
no,
have
they do
Mr. Fry.
not.
They used to have Mr. Fries. Mr. Fries used to be good, but apparently Mr. Fries closed. So
Mm. I ain't eating that shit because
There
I don't like
is
too
a
much going on with
spot.
my fries.
There is a spot
hello,
in the
I know you not.
hood.
I know you not talking. I know. Oh, I know the hell you not.
Not too much. Not too much on Auntie.
Listen, now he talking about some. I don't like too much of my fries, but be eating God knows what.
Well, you know
Please,
he likes to eat that McBrick from that place, the double
It's
hello,
arches
so
a
place.
good.
McRib.
Yes.
Eat chitlins, but won't eat too much on your fries. I need you to please be
Girl,
FFR.
we done devolved the whole conversation. Hold up, go back to this 40-year-old who's doing whatever.
Molly Mall. He sound like some hog malls. Oh Lord.
Well, honey, he about to be hog maul in jail, honey, because his ass done got
Who?
thrown back because of a prostitution ring, child. When I tell you this story is a hot mess.
Not he a fake Vin Diesel.
Girl, exactly that. Exactly that. And you should see where it says here by way of all hip hop, Molly Mall thrown back in jail over prostitution case. So, Molly Mall landed back in federal custody on Wednesday after allegedly violating the terms of his supervised release tied to his conviction for running a nationwide prostitution ring. The 49-year-old producer was arrested Tuesday night, October 28th, and booked into the Nevada Southern Detention Center in Pahrump. He appeared in court the next afternoon, where his attorney requested more time ahead of a detention hearing. Magistrate Judge Elena Yucha granted the delay, and Molly Mall will remain behind bars until his next hearing. Molly Mall is currently serving a 3-year supervised release following his 33-month federal sentence. He pled guilty to one count of using an interstate facility in aid of unlawful activity and was sentenced on May 13th of 2021 by U.S. District Judge Gloria Navarro. According to a Department of Justice news release, Molly Mall operated a high-end prostitution business that transported victims across the United States using various paid websites such as Backpage and Eros to advertise the victims for prostitution purposes. Prosecutors said he exploited hundreds of women over 12 years from 2002 to 2014. Molly Mall exploited hundreds of victims as independent contractors who turned over to Rashid a portion of what they earned through prostitution, and B, priority girls who turned over nearly all of the proceeds from prostitution to Rashid, the Department of Justice stated.
So he's a pimp. Okay.
He's a pimp. The feds also said Molly Mall used psychological manipulation and coercion to maintain control.
A
Molly
pimp.
Mall,
Okay, yeah.
yep, y'all, you see the picture coming together. Molly Mall encouraged victims to get tattoos of him to demonstrate their loyalty and led many of them to believe he would advance their careers in show business, prosecutors said. In February, Judge Navarro denied Molly Mall's request to end his probation early, citing the seriousness of his crimes. Malamal's attorney, Chris Rasmussen, had previously argued that the travel restrictions tied to his client's supervised release was interfering with his ability to work in the music industry. But Navarro rejected that claim, stating the mere inconvenience of having to obtain approval to travel for work purposes from probation and the court is an insufficient reason to terminate his supervision. The court has a scheduled hearing on whether to revoke Malamal's supervised release for November 17th. His current release is set to expire on September 17th of 2026.
Okay.
Mhm.
I wasn't by my phone for a moment, so I know the name. But as far as I know the name, because you know West Coast, but I was like,
I
I
told
know
y'all.
Sally Sell, I know Sally Sell, and I know Mac Mall. I was like, shout out to the Bay, okay. But Molly Mall sounds vaguely familiar, probably from the '90s. But you know,
No,
he a
he's
whole
actually.
life.
I looked him
Mm,
up. He's actually made music like in the last 10 years or so. Like I saw a song
well,
of his like in 2015.
I'm not probably no, I'm not tapped in clearly, but but yeah, I mean, he a whole ass pimp, which I'm not surprised. That is very West Coast.
And branding the girls with tattoos and shit. Like, are you kidding me?
Man,
Well, that is crazy.
it is
But them
crazy.
going through the process of getting the tattoo, also insane.
Well, they were
Hmm.
they were being pimped, so sounds about what happens.
Child.
Well, I will definitely keep following this story, honey, because I like I said, I'm just hearing of this man this morning when I was show prep, and I'm like, well, who the hell is Molly Mall? So I did a quick Google search, and I'm like, oh, he's a West Coaster. Maybe the West Coast people might
Mhm.
know him, and one West Coaster knew of him, so it was okay for me to assume that.
Well, I was
Girl.
like, yeah. Mm, Hunties.
I know we have a comment. Is he the West Side Diddy? Very much, honey. It sounds like he's worse, because Diddy
No,
was.
here,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's a pimp. Got these girls out here fucking and putting them on Backpage and taking
Oh
all
yeah,
their
no, he
money
was
and
on
stuff.
his. Look, the music was just the was the what do you call that? That was the cover up. That was the money laundering part. He was a whole ass for real pimp. The music is
Mhm.
just the cover up.
Mm.
Ooh, we have a comment saying, "I'm lucky it's a small group." Oop, I'm sorry. Is that a Capricorn? Capricorning, threatening people like he claims he doesn't do? Hmm.
Oh, who was threatening
Ooh,
people?
Y'all didn't see
a
that threat in the chat. He threatened to brutally beat me, y'all. Let me stop.
probably get
Brutally
Dave on
beat
your
you is
ass.
crazy.
Well, Dave is very violent, so I could see that.
Very much so. And then this bitch Hammy telling Beezus to go for it. Wow. So my safety is just not important to you? Oh my gosh.
Clearly not.
Oh, and didn't you see the bitch go put in the chat? No, with a period. Wow.
Wow.
And it says
Hammy is cutthroat.
you need to learn your place. Careful with that language, honey. You know a bitch got a degradation king.
I signed
Girl,
up for this shit. I fucked up. You know, Auntie don't care, honey.
Well, honey, where our last story, speaking of money laundering, with the show that I think has been money laundering money for MTV for years, honey, Ridiculousness, has been officially canceled, and I can't believe that day is here. I mean, I knew it was going to happen at some point because don't nobody watch that shit, but I just
But
didn't. I
why are
didn't.
they canceling the show and not the whole channel? Like, what is we doing here? They officially announced they ain't playing music. Now they canceled the one show that was on the damn channel. What is we doing?
We have a comment canceled. It was still airing, yes, honey, and it was the literally the only thing that they were airing all day, with the exception of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta on Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock.
So
If
the
you're
only
interested in
thing that
watching.
is the only thing that is on there now is love and hip hop. That's it.
I guess, and maybe some old they'll play like some old movies and stuff, but yeah.
Ugh.
And
Mm.
y'all should see where it says here, MTV cancels Ridiculousness after 14 years. And you see, not even Wild 'N Out is on there now. Wild 'N Out is on VH1 now, so it's just like, what the hell? But MTV has officially pulled the plug on Ridiculousness, ending one of its longest running series in the network's history, TMZ has learned. Sources familiar tell TMZ the decision was relayed to the cast and crew this week, with everyone informed the current season will be the show's last. We're told the shocking announcement came straight from the network's top brass. The show went dark in July and was supposed to come back in January, but instead, TMZ has learned previously produced first run episodes will continue to air on MTV through 2026, but no more original episodes will be produced. Previous seasons will continue to air on MTV, and select seasons will continue to stream on Paramount Plus. So fans will still have plenty of laughs available from the series. We are told the company is working to reimagine MTV for the future and is going to be exploring fresh formats, different creative voices, and refresh programming. So it sounds like they're just trying to make it white, 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 white. But I have no proof of this. But so then it says the cancellation comes on the heels of the Paramount Skydance merger, which has resulted in thousands of layoffs across the company. The news marks as the end of a major MTV era. The show, hosted by Dearden, alongside CeeLo Brim and Lauren Lolo Wood, premiered in 2011 and quickly became a network staple, running for more than 30 seasons with over 900 episodes. The clip show format, featuring viral internet fails and celebrity guest reactions, became a defining part of MTV's lineup. Chanel West Coast, who joined at the show's inception and co-hosted for roughly 12 years, left the show in March of 2023 after 30 seasons. I don't know why in the hell they had to put that line in there about Chanel West Coast. Don't nobody give a damn. I guess maybe to say, oh, she's been a part of the social. Girl, don't nobody care about her. No shade.
Well, I'm like, how can you make it a more white show? Like, it's white now. Like, there ain't nothing. I mean, I guess love and what was it? Whatever hip hop or whatever, which whatever one of those things. I don't know. There's so many of them. Shit, I can't keep up. But I don't know. Ridiculousness was pretty freaking peak white.
Yeah, yeah. Well, white, and then with people trying to act black on there, like Chanel West Coast. honey. And who didn't she get into a back and forth with Charlemagne, and Charlemagne pretty much called her out on her. Well, I think he called her out on her being a rapper or something. I forgot, child. It was so stupid. And then we have a comment saying, "Girl, okay, what's next?"
No,
Right.
that's it. That's it. That's all we got. That's all for today. There ain't no next.
Hey, Slayonka. Well, just like my gorgeous moon said, honey, that was all the tea that I had for us today. So before we head out, and before I wish everybody a good weekend, did any of you have any tea that you want to share, or any tea that I might have missed?
Hey, Bianca. I don't. Quint, you got something, girl?
We have a comment saying good stream up until the end. Girl, fuck
Yeah.
you.
But no,
Oh,
I ain't
I
got no
have a
tea.
little tea.
Ooh, what's the tea?
Oh,
Maybe y'all talked about it
Ooh.
already. No, nothing crazy like what y'all be like what's in this recaps. These recaps is crazy. But have we talked about the celebrity Halloween costumes so far? Because it's Halloween episode.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that. But let me just tell y'all that what's that girl? Harley Hula, the
Harley
model.
Quinn? Oh no.
Oh
Oh wait,
No,
that's the
no.
character.
name.
The one that has
Never mind.
vitiligo.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I
Whitney
mean,
Houston costume. Oh
yeah.
yes, I forgot all about that.
She ate that
I,
up, Quinn. She ate
oh,
that up.
You
I
like
understand.
it?
Let me get my shit off. Okay. I loved it, right? Because you know I'm a nippy. I'm a child of Nippy. Aunt Nippy. I'm a child of Aunt Nippy. But let's be clear, nobody is that's not going to overshadow the fact that she's not a good person. Okay, that word on the curb, she is not a good person. But yes, she did eat. She gets her tens for that. But she is not a
She's
good
People
not a
person.
are
good person.
feeling like they have mixed feelings about it. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's given disrespectful. That's what I've been seeing. They're like,
now,
she did a good interpretation of it, but it
There
mm-hmm.
was
does
a
kind of give me a, something ain't right about it.
I saw the only clip I saw was of she was doing a video clip where she was playing two characters, and that was not terrible. There was
Right.
another clip I saw where she had it was a different scene, different wig, and that didn't look too great. But again, I'm not letting that overshadow the fact that she's not a good person.
Wait, she was doing multiple Whitney Houston clips?
She did. Uh huh.
Apparently,
Oh.
Yep. The first one
Look
I
at that
saw was
sort of
just like with
change
Quinn.
shit.
It was she did the "How Will I Know" video, and she kind of like throwback Whitney with the big curly hair and stuff.
Oh,
She
I
did,
didn't see that one.
yeah, that one was really cute, and I thought it was really tasteful, and it looked like a tribute. But then I can see why, because that was a really hard time in Whitney's life, and the famous award where she I think it was the BET Awards where
Uh-huh,
she
it was.
yep,
She
and she was
had the
talking.
wig that was crazy, and she was being crazy.
Yeah, and a lot of people
You
thought that was
better
in
lay
poor
low.
taste. But I mean,
yeah.
I just felt like, and I can see why people feel like it's poor taste because yeah, I think it just has a lot to do with us just not liking that girl because she's just got a nasty attitude. Because it really wasn't done like she didn't do anything that any other Whitney impersonator didn't do. You know what I'm saying?
So,
So
Right.
Right.
but context of person matters, okay? Because Nippy wouldn't have liked her.
that she sure wouldn't have hun at all.
So what this wait a minute. What this Vitiligo girl done did? What
That
happened?
She
that
has a
mm,
reputation of just being a mean girl, like not
mm-hmm.
nice. Um, just very not nice. That's all I've gotten. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any proof of anything, but that's just what people are saying. That's what the stories come out. But I was kind of shocked, but then again,
How can you be
you know,
shocked? You know?
I was then again. But I don't know.
Mm.
That's the word. Like Quinn said, it's word on the curb. But she
Mm.
gives mean girl vibes.
Mm-hmm. She's there.
Okay, well then I see why people. I mean, I'm gonna still say she did a good job, but I only saw the clip of her doing the BET Awards, and I was like, well, she was spot on with how Whitney was, the mannerisms and how she was moving and everything she was saying. I was like, that was Whitney at that award show, honey, and it was spot on. I was like, this is funny, but I didn't know she was the main girl because I know. I don't pay attention to her like that.
Yeah, she is. Even Eva Marcille called her whack that time on Watch What Happens Live because she said something about Tyra Banks or something like that. I forget because it happened so long ago, so I'm forgetting exactly what was said. But and then Eva was pretty much like you're shitting on somebody who gave you the opportunity. Oh, what I think what it was, she's saying that America's Next Top Model did, did not help her to give her the platform to do what she do when it was actually America's Next Top Model that introduced her
The
to
world,
pop
right?
culture,
To
right?
America,
Right.
right?
So, and that's what Eva was like. I just think that's really whack for you to try to shit on, somebody who gave you that platform. But it's just she's not a nice person.
Well, and then Tyra
Oh,
has been accused of not being a nice person either. I mean, but
this is
that
true.
sounds right up model behavior. They're real catty. So, I mean,
This is very
what
true. Tyra has
can we
been
say?
accused of not being a nice person for a long
And then she was
Hmm.
accusing other models of not being a nice person. Everybody pointing fingers. They all the Spider Man over here.
time.
Everybody pointing fingers, and all of them probably raggedy.
Ooh, and we
To be
have a
honest.
comment saying "fuck Tyra and her fishbowl forehead too." Good lord, honey. Good lord.
Fishbowl forehead. Jesus. Okay,
Look at the
well,
visual of
outside of that
my
Winnie girl, have y'all seen her other outfits?
I
Well, we
didn't see.
did
I
talk
have to
about
look.
one. We talked about Diddy's son Christian, or known as King Combs, honey. We
Yeah.
said we need maybe the feds need to watch his ass because any Batman fans knows that anybody who dresses up as the fucking Joker, you might need to distance
Psychotic.
yourself from that crazy ass.
They
Hmm.
psychotic. Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm. But
But
yeah.
no, I didn't see. Oh, I did see Sierra. Sierra, she did the TLC tribute. Oh, I thought that was so good, y'all.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
Girl, let me see if I
Oh,
can
was it
find that.
good? I
It
need to
But
was
she
scroll
does
good
through.
do a
as
good one.
hell. Oh my God. Let me see. Sierra
Okay, because
TLC.
Sierra's
And
good.
Heidi Klum is
And Coco
known
did
for
Dream
doing.
Girls.
She did.
And the
Oh, I
Dreamgirls
did
one was
see
good.
that a
I was
little
like,
bit.
okay, Coco.
Um, did anybody see what what you call it? Heidi Klum usually goes all out on her costumes.
Did you see Janelle Monae's?
Oh, on
Yeah.
the J head.
Mm-hmm.
No,
I
she
saw
had.
somebody.
There was another one.
Oh, she had another. Well, I'm sure she likes to do multiple things, but somebody said we had her when she when she was had all her titties out nasty.
Oh, bitch,
That
I'm
crap.
thinking this shit was new with Sierra. This shit was done back in 2021.
Oh,
What? Oh,
yeah,
did
Janelle
she have
Monae
any
did Beetlejuice. She did
uh
Beetlejuice this year.
this year? Okay, because I did see where
Mm-hmm.
when she went on J Head, she wore the cat, the Dr. Seuss cat.
Oh, what? Oh, okay. I didn't see that. I saw her Beetlejuice one. That was cute. Um, and then who else? Oh, the lesbians. What's who's
What lesbian?
Oh,
niece
Niecy
Niecy
Nash
Nash?
and Jessica Betts. Mm-hmm.
Oh, they
Mm-hmm.
played. Who did they go as?
They did Kendrick and Serena.
Not only did they do Kendrick and Serena, they also did Papoose and Clarissa Shields.
That okay, that's the one I saw. Okay.
Yeah, they
I
were
think I
really
saw that one
good.
too, but I definitely like the Kendrick and Serena one.
I didn't see that one. I'm gonna
Hmm.
have to go look. I'm gonna have to go look for that one. But
I love
um
them, and shout out to Jessica. Me and her follow each other on Twitter.
oh,
Oh,
okay.
y'all do?
Hmm. I was a big fan of her since 2006 when she was on Missy Elliott's The Road to Stardom.
Oh.
Hmm. Really?
Yep, she actually won. She won that show.
Interesting.
Yes. Oh, honey, I could tell y'all the tea about Jessica, honey, because then quiet as it's kept. You remember when Niecy was married to that man? Jessica.
Not you trying to spill the
Spectrum.
tea
Okay,
and
he done
the
went
and the
out.
mic
Wait
went
a minute,
out.
Auntie. Auntie, you was being a messy bitch and spilling tea, and you faded out, bitch, when it got good.
Spectrum said
Right.
that.
Look, I'm shaking my fist, honey. Spectrum, you will pay for your crimes.
Okay, now tell us, cause you back in.
So I'm back. So I said that so after she sung at Niecy's wedding with her, I think this was Niecy's second husband, if I'm not mistaken. But remember
Yeah,
that
the
guy that she
one that
married,
she. Mm-hmm.
the guy that she married, that she wrote that book about and kept saying, "Oh, like a BJ a day, keep the hoes away," or some bullshit.
Right, right, right.
So Jessica sang at their wedding. So she ended up leaving that man for Jessica and been living happily ever after, and been getting ate up ever since, honey.
Look,
No,
Jessica
but
was plotting that whole time.
she talked about that though. She left the husband before she ever went to Jessica. They
But
were
she
Uh
was
huh.
friends
already,
with Jessica the
yeah,
whole time.
yeah. She was friends
Jessica
with
was
Jessica.
plotting.
She was friends with Jessica the whole time, but she
Oh,
didn't.
Jessica
She
was
didn't
definitely
start to
plotting.
date her until well after she was, separated and divorced. I think because she
That was
talked
That's
about
part
what.
of
it
the
Jessica
on.
meet.
was definitely plotting.
She
Yep.
talked about it on Scott's show, which is a really good interview. Shout out to Scott.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
house guest. That show.
Yeah, I watch them faithfully, with the exception of 2 episodes.
Oh,
Well, yep.
The
can you
bald
tell
head
me
demon,
what 2 episodes were?
the bald head demon one, I refuse to watch, and I don't
Bald
think I'm
head
gonna watch
demon.
Yeah, who is that?
that girl that was in Wicked, the bald head demon. Child, y'all know I don't like that.
Oh Lord, you talking about
Oh,
Revo? Okay,
Don't wake it up. Don't wake it up. Don't say her name. But yeah,
bald head
not
demon.
not saying don't say the name. Lord have mercy.
please don't give no power to it.
I
And
mean,
I
no shade.
probably
I'm gonna go see the second part.
period. And I probably won't watch Haley's, his most recent with Haley. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
Like I love the show. Watch every episode except for the exceptions. But yeah, moving
I
on.
watched the one with Kamala. It was good.
The one with Kamala was good. I think the best one I think I've seen so far. Um, Damn, there's so many good ones because he's so like natural with making people feel comfortable to speak,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and it's just
Are
like
you
you're.
talking about my boo Scott? Is that who we talking about?
I did you not hear me
Mm-hmm.
say Scott?
My, but it didn't click, and I didn't know who you was talking about, child. And then when you said it came together. I love me some Scott. He's
Yeah,
such a cutie patootie. I just love him.
but
Yes.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think out of the interviews that I've seen so far, who I was surprised at the interview being so good because I didn't know much about her was Lisa or Leslie. What's her last name?
Jones,
Is it Leslie Jones? Yeah, Leslie
the
Jones.
comedian.
Yes, yes.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
love
know.
her.
Yeah, I didn't know much about her story, and I truly enjoyed it. Um, yeah, I think the one with Mama Tina was really amazing because
Oh
we love
yes,
some tea, and she loved to talk. Um,
you do.
but yeah, I need a collaboration with Daytime Team. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Put
let's
that in the
go.
put that in the
Hello,
universe.
hello. Send Auntie ass to LA, honey.
Hello.
Well, I'm gonna have to get out there anyway, honey. That's where my headquarters at.
Period.
Period.
Period. Oh,
Yes,
the
honey. But
last little bit of tea, Auntie, I sent it to your Twitter. It's hot off the press, bitch.
let me see. Let me go look.
I love some hot tea. Woo!
I mean, this is like
Yes.
good tea. This is
Okay.
this is this
Look,
is
look, Auntie, if
it's
you
feel
link up,
good tea for the
you
current
link
climate
up
that
with
we're in.
Ryan. I'm trying to go. I mean Ryan Scott. I'm trying to go. I'm trying to. I'm like, let me go. I want to
I,
go with you.
hello, because I'm inviting myself. I'm gonna be there. We are part of the entourage.
Look, right? Look.
Period.
I
You said we
what?
co-host.
Okay.
Okay.
That's right.
I love me some
Hello.
Scott. Let me go. Hold on.
We the and friends plus friends.
Yes.
Plus friends, honey. We are.
That's right. So the news that Moderna just sent. So yes, this is good news. So it says judges order the federal government to use contingency funds for SNAP food aid payments during the shutdown. So yeah, they're being
Mm-hmm.
ordered, and it says a federal judge chided the Trump administration for withholding food benefits during the shutdown, saying it aired in its inception of the law. Oop, I know that's right.
Yes. Yes. This is feel good tea for the day before SNAP was supposed to lose their benefits. Now we'll see if, the administration actually pays it, but at least there's a judge out here trying to, make them do right by the people.
Well, they probably will because I know for some government workers, they were paid some of their entitlements that were missed. They got a notification about that. I think yesterday,
Mm.
sometime that they were getting some of their entitlements paid out to them.
Yeah, so this government needs to do what it needs to do. That's what the contingency's there for. Spend the money.
Damn right.
All right, that's all I got, Auntie. My bad.
You good, boo? That's what this show is for, honey. And did anybody have any other tea that they want to share before we head out?
No, that's all I got for now. I ain't got nothing else unless something happen.
Well, what needs to happen, y'all subscribe to a bitch if you're listening. Subscribe to a bitch on auntiederek.com or on YouTube or anywhere else that you listen to the show. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any new episodes. Really excited
Okay.
about an upcoming announcement, so stay tuned because a bitch gets to live out his Oprah dreams, honey. I'm so excited. But
It's gonna be fun.
yes. Oh, we have a comment subscribed on Apple Podcasts. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that support. And thank y'all for taking time out of your busy day to come and sip tea with me. We will be back on Monday with hot, fresh tea for a new live show. If you can join at 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. Until then, you all have a fabulous weekend.
Happy Halloween. Great. Have a
Happy
great
Happy
weekend,
Halloween.
everyone.
Halloween. Bye.
Bye.